This is CES MMA.
All right, welcome back to Twin River Casino in Lincoln, Rhode Island. Undisputed 2, 11 action-packed bouts, and we are on bout number 4. And right now we move up to the middleweight division, 185 pounds. And you're taking a look at another pro debut, Scott, coming out of Worcester, Mass, fighting out of the Dragon's Lair, a well-known school in that Massachusetts area. TERELL Clark, 24 years old, about to step inside the cage. And of course, he has the Dragon Lair team in his corner, and we all know a lot about that school, having watched Saul Almeida in the past and several other Dragon's Lair fighters on the card. What do you expect from a Dragon's Lair style fighter when he gets in that cage?
They're all pretty different. Their jiu-jitsu's fairly solid. They have good basics. I think Saul, in a lot of instances, is the exception to a lot of rules. He's very talented, and I think using just Saul as your baseline would be kind of tough to look at another fighter.
I agree. Not all fighters fight like Saul Almeida does. You would assume if they all did, they wouldn't have much stand-up game. They'd be willing to get on the ground and let the fight go the distance. But TERELL Clark may very well be a different style fighter. Now tonight he's fighting a veteran of sorts from Framingham, Mass, Adam QUITT. Adam QUITT comes in 36 years old, so there's a 12-year age discrepancy between these two fighters. But we all remember Adam QUITT from last year when he fought in honor of Doug Bollane's. Won a huge fight in front of a big crowd, in front of the hometown fans from Framingham, in honor of the late Doug Bollane Jr. It was a very emotional night for him.
Yeah,
and again, he comes
CES
back
as well.
inside. Yeah, it was a big night for the promotion, a big night for Adam QUITT. And he's about to make his way to the cage again. Now, Adam QUITT's got a tremendous story. He's a firefighter, an EMT in Framingham, also a high school wrestling coach. And now he's donating all of his proceeds to a close friend with multiple sclerosis. So Adam QUITT always fighting for something, always has a cause. And I would imagine as a fighter, when you have something behind you like that, it brings a lot of emotion inside the cage.
Brings a lot more motivation as well. And you listen to some old White Snake on the way in, you gotta love that.
And of course, the second of two fighters working with Rivera MMA tonight.
Yeah,
Scott.
Adam dropped down at Jorge Rivera's place a few months back, and I'm sure he hasn't been there a very long time, but I'm quite sure Jorge and Matt Feedy and the rest of the boys up there worked some new stuff into his game.
Well, if anything, we know Adam QUITT has the wrestling skill. We know he's a wrestling coach at the high school level, wrestled in his high school career as well, so he's got that ground game. He's kind of built short to the ground, so he's got that physique for a wrestler who can really dominate when he's on the ground. We'll see how TERELL Clark comes out and fights that. He has a bit of a height advantage, and of course he has the age advantage too, having 12 years on Adam QUITT. But somebody like Adam QUITT hasn't been all too active inside the cage at a professional level, so there may not be as much rust.
I have to be honest with you,
tear.
I don't find age to be much of a factor.
Of course not. We've seen fighters at that level. Scott Ream yourself has been in there and won some big fights against the younger guys in the past, so why not Adam QUITT? And why not here tonight at Twin River? We'll see how that goes. And of course, you see the Rivera team. You see Toby Oden, who was successful earlier as well. So let's take a look at the red stag tail of the tape. Adam QUITT coming in at 183 yesterday with a 1-2 record, fighting out of Rivera MMA from Framingham, Mass. And TERELL Clark making his pro debut from the Dragon's Lair, fighting out of Worcester, Mass. Let's send it down to Bill Carpenter for the official introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Red Stag bout, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the cage. Middleweights. Your referee for this match is Keith Peterson. Introducing first, to my right, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 186 pounds, representing the Dragon Lair fight team, making his pro debut. He comes to us tonight from Worcester, Massachusetts. Ladies and gentlemen, TERELL Clark. His opponent across the cage to my left, fighting out of the red corner, tipped the scales at 183 pounds, representing Rivera MMA. Tonight, seeking his second professional victory, he's fighting out of Framingham, Massachusetts, introducing Adam QUITT. 3 5-minute rounds.
How about that fan support for Adam QUITT? He really travels deep when he comes out to fight.
He sure does. Both guys doing a lot of pacing in there. They're both hopped up, so maybe we start with some fireworks early.
Yeah, a lot of nervous energy as we get ready for round number 1. Adam QUITT and
Just
Terrell
rushes
Clark.
the middle, Adam does, with his hands high, looking to get in close on Terrell. Wow.
Yeah, Adam QUITT came firing out of the corner. Reminds me a little.
Oh, right hand.
Big right from Clark. He dropped him to a knee for a second.
Adam with a takedown.
And Clark is really just landing here early. But QUITT does get that takedown to solve some of the momentum.
And he winds up in the mount. Clark's in the mount right now. Quinn's in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, this could end ugly. Trying to push that head down.
Trying to posture for punches. QUITT needs to get his feet flat and start bucking. He needs his feet flat on the ground to buck his hips up and mess around with QUITT's balance and base. That's on the back of the head. He's got to watch that.
A couple of those right.
Nice short elbow.
Yeah, they are landing. Working the elbows in.
Clark doing a great job raining down. Referee's looking more and more like he might stop this. He's not defending himself. He's trying. QUITT's really trying to move side to side. Now it looks like Clark got his hooks in from behind. Tough position for Adam QUITT here.
Did Adam QUITT come out a little too aggressive, Scott?
6'5" picker Mike. If he had come out that aggressive, pushed him up against the cage, maybe things would be different. Maybe he was just prepared for it. But as it stands right now, he's weathering an early storm very well.
He's absorbed most of the damage. Terrell Clark appears a little winded, just maybe having punched himself out for a few seconds.
Adam, tough guy. He's holding his own here.
Another series of rights. You see the blood coming from the nose of Adam QUITT.
Correct, and you can see Adam trying to roll over, trying not to give up his back, but he did it again. But Terrell only has one hook in. Now Adam rolls over, allowing Terrell Clark to
do it.
and that's the fight.
1 minute, 45 seconds into round number one. Terrell Clark finishes off a tough, determined Adam QUITT. Just too much pressure from those overhand rights and lefts, and Adam QUITT could only do so much to defend himself in the end.
I think that short right hand, when Adam was advancing very hard, Terrell Clark hit him with a short right hand. If we could see that again, I think that was the trading point. That you were right, it buckled him down to one knee, and I think that took a little steam out of him.
Yeah, it was that first big right hand.
Yeah.
He caught QUITT coming in. He was like an oncoming train. Just caught him real quick.
Amplifies
down
the
a
power
second.
of the punch when you guys
It really
run
does.
into it.
It's almost providing most of the power.
Exactly.
Like throwing a fastball and just sticking that bat out there, and the ball just travels as long.
That is an excellent analogy, sir. I, on the other hand, don't know baseball. I just lean into the pitch and trot down to first base.
Adam QUITT kind of reminded me of former pro wrestler Bruno Sammartino, just coming out. And here you see it.
There's your right hand. What a great job. And then, yeah, that was Adam. Did a great job on the takedown to protect himself, but it just, he couldn't get off his back. And Terrell Clark, to his credit, just maintained position and kept throwing punches.
Just too many rights and lefts. The referee wisely stopping this bout. It's a win for Terrell Clark in his pro debut. Adam QUITT drops to 1-3. Let's send it down to Bill Carpenter for the particulars.
Ladies and gentlemen, your official time, 1 minute, 48 seconds of the first round. Referee Keith Peterson stops the contest. Your winner by TKO, Terrell Clark.